Hello, and welcome to History Weekly. I am Ben Karoiwa.
And I'm Ella Rogers.
And each week, we cover a new topic about our nation. This week, we will be talking about the U.S. presidents and their effect on immigration. And we will see how this will influence our country and its future.
We will focus on three presidents, Donald Trump, Ronald Reagan, and George Bush. Each one has their own beliefs and policies on immigration. We will compare each one. Here are some clips taken from speeches by our three presidents.
My fellow Americans, over the past 2 years, I have greatly enjoyed being your president. But, unlike what CNN says about me, I have done many great things for this country, including more jobs, major budget cut legislation that I have personally signed. But, most importantly, I have been working steadily to make sure a wall is built and the borders are shut. I've recently been pushing for Mexico to sign a new treaty of mine that would shut down borders to all illegal immigrants and make asylum no longer an option. Now, with these borders closed for illegal immigrants, someone would need to make sure that they don't get back in. Thankfully, with all the pressure from tariffs on Mexico, they have gladly taken the role to make sure there are no more illegal immigrants coming over the border.
My fellow Americans, throughout my presidency, I've done many big things. I've enacted major tax cuts, sought to cut non-military spending, and I've eliminated federal regulations. Now, I've decided we need to focus on immigration. In the past 35 years, our nation has been increasingly affected by illegal immigration. This new act, the Immigration Reform and Control Act of 1986, will first legalize most illegal immigrants who have arrived in this country prior to January 1st, 1982. Second, it will make it illegal to knowingly hire illegal immigrants.
My fellow Americans, as your president, I have done many things on behalf of this country and everyone in it. You have seen my involvement in Iraq and Kuwait, my strategic arms reduction treaty, and my other foreign and domestic policies. Today, I am not here to go into depth on those, but the issue of immigration and my idea of an Immigration Act. This act will increase overall immigration to allow 700,000 immigrants to come into the U.S. until 1994. Then, after that, 675,000 more immigrants will be let in. I will also be creating an immigration visa system.
We just heard from our three presidents about their presidencies and their influence on immigration. Trump wants to seal off the borders to all illegal immigrants by tightening up immigration laws, and he wants to turn away asylum seekers by taking away that ability.
On the other hand, we saw Reagan grant amnesty to all illegal immigrants who were in the country prior to January 1st, 1982. This caused a massive spike in illegal immigration. To be specific, the number of legal immigrants rose from 5 million in 1986 to 11.1 million in 2013.
And our third president, George H.W. Bush. He enacted an Immigration Act to change the level and preference system for admission of immigrants into the country. This ultimately created a more controllable solution, such as travel visas, than just granting amnesty to all legal immigrants.
Now, the important question. Will Trump's new Safe Third Country Treaty improve or worsen our country moving forward? Looking back, Reagan made the fateful decision to grant amnesty to all illegal immigrants in the country prior to 1982, causing the biggest spike in illegal immigration known to the U.S. And Bush put in place stricter immigration laws and created the visa system for more controlled admission into the U.S.
Now, Trump just signed a treaty with Mexico that first puts Mexico under pressure to make sure illegal immigration is stopped. But most importantly, it takes away the option of asylum in the U.S., forcing migrants to apply for asylum in Mexico. This strategy of stopping 100% of illegal immigration this country sees is very new to us, along with taking away the option of asylum.
We believe that such strict immigration laws and the idea of putting this much attention into completely stopping the flow of illegal immigration is going to hurt this country in the future. No matter what, there will always be a way to get into this country legally. There is access on the ground, through airports and seaports. And honestly, putting this much effort into something that cannot be stopped is a waste of time and money.